What's up guys, Peter here, back with another video. Today is going to be the truth about RG Tryouts. I know a lot of people have been saying a lot of different things, or some questions have been coming up, and I'm just going to be saying the truth. And if you guys have not known, we had RG Tryouts, the clan I'm in, this weekend. It was the last tryouts for NBA 2K16 until NBA 2K17 comes out. So it was a very important tryout for a lot of different people. A lot of people showed up, and I'm just going to be saying the truth and everything you need to know about it. So yeah, if you could drop a like, that means so much. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe, and let's get right into it. So this is some gameplay actually from the stream, and now you can see the stream quality has improved a lot. The only thing you may notice is it's a little bit choppy. That's only because I have a MacBook Pro, which is a great computer for editing, not so much streaming. So I mean, it's gonna look like this. It's obviously not that bad. Sometimes it gets a little worse or a little better. It's a little bit inconsistent, but it's still really good streaming quality, a big improvement from just streaming off the Xbox. So I have worked hard to try to get this to work, and it's obviously going to improve over time. But if anything is going wrong or anything needs to be changed in the stream, like, just let me know in the stream or in the chat, and like, I'll be sure to change it because it makes it better for everybody. The thing is also, the face cam sometimes delays. I have no idea why. I have like the same face cam as Nade, and his like never really delays. So I think I'm gonna ask him for help. I'm gonna ask somebody for help because I have no idea why it's delaying like this. But you're not gonna notice in this because you can't hear the audio of like the actual stream. But yeah, just everything's better. And I know a lot of you guys were wondering like, what was this whole PS4 thing? So that's what is in the bottom right hand corner. It's like the donation goal. So that's for getting the PS4. But yeah, let's just start talking about the RG Tryouts. So I probably streamed like total of 6 hours of RG Tryouts, which was actually a lot because I was super busy the whole weekend. So I tried to get as many people to play as possible. Now I know this is the most common question: how do I get on the spot? What's the best way to get on the spot? And to answer that question, the best way to get on the spot is simply just to turn on notifications. So I post a video every single time I'm streaming. So especially if it's RG Tryouts, if you're one of the first people in the park, because it takes a while for people to all get in the stream and get in here because some of them don't have notifications on. If you do that, then you'll be one of the first people in the park and one of the first people to try out. So that's probably the best way to get on the spot. Just as soon as you see that notification that I've started to stream tryouts, just get in the park and try to join our park, and you will be one of the first ones to get in there and to try out. So another thing is, what if you didn't get on the spot? What if you never got to try out this weekend? Now I know a lot of people, like there were probably thousands of people that wanted to try out, and there are probably only a few hundred that actually got to try out, and very few that actually got on the list. Now what happens is, basically this was our last tryout, and I know people have been asking about private tryouts. I'm going to address that later. But if you don't get the spot, just do not worry, because when 2K17 comes out, there's going to be so many more people streaming tryouts. We're going to have all like full parks. It's just going to be awesome. So your chances will go up in 2K17, and the game is like kind of dead anyway. So I wouldn't worry too much if you didn't get to try out this time around. It wasn't too big of a weekend for tryouts. It was just one last time before 2K17 comes out, just because we thought it was appropriate. So just do not worry if you didn't get to try out this time. Now private tryouts, now basically, so many, if you guys won't understand this, at least 20 to 30 people ask me for a private tryout every single day, and I simply can't do that. So my first idea, I was talking to Power, like what I should do. He was like, oh, you should charge like sports, because that's the only way you can really separate who's actually gonna get a private tryout and who's not. So I mean, I don't know, I didn't truly want to do that, but like, again, all the money would go back into the channel anyway, and it was like, if you really wanted it, then like you would, like, you know what I mean? So that was the only way that we could really get people to try out, because I honestly cannot try 20 to 30 people out in one day, so, or every day. So now that tryouts are over anyway, the way I'm gonna do it in the future is, as soon as I get my sub button, now I'm just gonna keep grinding on Twitch so I can get it as soon as possible, and hopefully I get it towards the beginning of 2K17. My goal is to get it before 2016 ends. As soon as I get that sub button, all subs will have a chance to get a private tryout. So I think that's just how I'm gonna do it later. I think that's how Power does it. He doesn't really have time to do a lot of private tryouts this time of year because he has, I think, started school. But I'm just saying, in the future, like that's probably gonna be the way that you can get a private tryout from me. So you don't have to worry about getting on a spot and all that stuff. So yeah, that's just addressing the private tryouts. So I already addressed the best way to get on the list, or the best way to get in other videos, and I don't think that's gonna change. So if you ever want to know in the future, just check out those videos. But some things I didn't address. Now this is just common sense, and I have said it in streams, but in case you do not know, if we're running twos, you cannot run 2 guards or 2 centers. Now we understand that on Got Next that might be a little bit of an issue. So if you do hop on with that, basically you're not going to get disqualified from tryouts or anything like that. The game is just not going to count, just because like the matchups aren't fair at all. And then if you are on squad though, unfortunately you are disqualified just from those tryouts. So you can obviously show up at tryouts in the future, but it's just because you're intentionally doing that and slowing down tryouts for people that are actually legitimately trying to try out. And that the same goes for 2 centers on 3s, even 3 centers on 3s, or 3 guards on 3s. So just letting you guys know that. I thought you guys already knew that, but I guess some of you guys just forgot or something like that, because we had a lot of people coming in with 2 guards on 2s, or even 2 centers, or 3 guards on 3s. So just a reminder, a lot of people also had questions about that. Because there's so many people trying to try out, and there's so little time and so little spots and stuff like that, you basically have 2 games to prove us that you are good or that you aren't good. So basically, if we ask you to play us one more time, then that's an exception. Maybe want to see you one more time just to make sure that you are good or something like that. But yeah, so if you play over twice, like basically that assumes that we've seen enough, unless we state otherwise. That's just because too many people try out. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I know you guys had a lot of questions about RG trials, or you guys were saying a lot of different things. Look out for another video coming soon. I'm gonna start doing all my streams like this in the future, so just look out for that. But anyway, again, if you could drop a like, that'd mean a lot. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.